Okay, so in the previous lesson, we had adjusted the position of all the finger bones and made sure that the fingers are deforming correctly. So what we're going to do is basically take an inventory of all the deforms that are going on this figure, basically the major joint areas and of course the areas of the face, so we can understand how to fix these issues in the next lesson. So the first thing that I want you to do is go under File, do Save As, and save this as Rigging Lesson 02 E.blank. Make sure that the armature is selected, switch to Edit Mode, go ahead and zoom in, click on this bone, go to Select, Similar by Suffix, make sure that X-axis mirror option is on, because we had adjusted the position of the finger bones and the bone rolls. We want to make sure that all the bones on the right side also get this information. So without you moving your mouse, press the G key and press the Enter key and press A to deselect and go ahead and switch to pose mode. Let's go ahead and do zoom in, do shift middle mouse button, and what we want to do is actually take a look at the bone starting from the bottom. Click on this bone, press the 3 key. So over here, what we're going to do is simply press the R key. So over here, you'll see that the deform is actually very good over here for all the bones, for the toes. And here I'm just going to rotate, press the R key, press the X key 2 times. You'll notice that this is working very nicely. So the automatic weight system did its job over here. Let's go ahead and click on this, press the R key, press the X key 2 times. This is working correctly over here. Now press the 3 key, press the R key. The deformer is working very nicely over here. Press the 1 key, press the R key 2 times. See that we can roll the foot. Now of course we don't have to check this bone because it's really going to be used by clicking on the R key, press the Y key. Over here we know that this is going to work. We just want to check the knee area over here, press the 3 key. Now press the R key. Over here, this is working very nicely. Same thing over here, press the R key, press the Y key. We know that this is going to work. Click over here. Now over here we're going to start to see a bit of issues. If we press the R key, this is deforming, but you'll notice that this area here in the back is also deforming quite a bit, so this has to be fixed. Let's press the 1 key and press the R key over here. So notice that over here, some of the vertices over here are also deforming, so we can correct this a little later. Okay, now let's go ahead and click on the spine. We're not going to check the hip because we know that if we press the R key, we're just really rotating the entire figure. Go ahead and click on the spine bone, press the R key. This is deforming nicely. Press the 3 key, press the R key, front and back. This works. Let's go ahead and click on this, press the R key. Front and back is nice. Press the 1 key, press the R key. This is working. Now press the R key 2 times. This is working. And over here I'm going to do the same thing. Press the R key 2 times. This is also deforming very nicely. Now again, this bone is going to be used by the non-deformed bone, but you can do the R key just to move it a little bit. Press the 3 key, press the R key just to see it all intact. Let's go ahead and click on the neck. Press the R key, front and back. Looks pretty good. Press the 1 key, press the R key. Looks good. Now press the R key 2 times. This is working just fine. Click on the head bone, press the R key 2 times. Of course, we have to fix the teeth. They're not going to be joined, but the head is moving. Press the 3 key, press the R key, front and back. That looks good. Now remember, when it comes to the eyes, we want to make sure that this is peeking out like this. Of course, if we click the eye right now, press the R key, the entire face is going to move. That's fine. Click on the jaw, press the R key. Now this, of course, has to be fixed. Too many vertices are moving over here. And if we go ahead and click over here, press the Z key, press the R keys to see the inside, the tongue is moving along with other things inside the mouth, so this has to be fixed. Press the Z key over here. Right, so it's really the jaw, the tongue, and the eyes that has to be corrected. This is where the major work is going to be. Everything else seems to be fine. Right, over here, we've already seen that we just have to do some minor adjustments. That's fine. Go ahead and press the R key. This is working fine. Now press the 7 key, press the R key. Over here, we're simply looking at this area, Control 1, press the R key 2 times. So just see what's going on over here. Now over here, I'm going to press the R key 2 times and just move it back. Okay, this is fine. Press the 1 key, press the R key. This looks fine. Over here and over here, press the 7 key, press the R key, press the X key 2 times. Front and back. This looks okay. Let's go ahead and check this. Press the R key, press the X key 2 times. This is deforming correctly. Over here, I'm going to press the R key 2 times just to make sure. And of course, this bone over here, same thing. Press the R key, press the Y key 2 times. Over here, it's going to be bending over here a little later. Now for the hand, just going to make sure that this is working. Press the 7 key, side to side. Press the R key 2 times. Move it around. Now, of course, we've already know that the fingers are going to work. We don't actually have to check this because we just did this in the previous lesson. We know the results we're going to get. Now, for the palm bones, we know that this is going to work. Really, it's still going to be this bone that's going to have the major movement. So press the R key, press the X key. That's fine. Everything else over here just checks out. Okay, so now we've taken an inventory of what's going on. So we know that what we have to do is definitely fix issues in the head. And what we want to do is actually give the back muscles here a bit more realistic movement. So if I click on stick, actually I'm going to click on wire so you can see what I'm talking about. If we click on this bone over here, and press the 7 key and press the R key, move it back over here. You'll notice that here we're getting actually this idea here. I'm going to do Alt R. See this? If I do the R, we can get a better realistic movement in the back muscles over here. I'm going to do Alt R to reset that. So definitely going to work over here. And now if you click to Control 1, press the R key. Notice that this whole area is bending. We definitely have to fix this area. If I do the R key 2 times, this whole area is bending, so we have to fix this. Okay, so there are just a few things. Okay, let's go ahead and switch this back to Shift C, Control middle mouse button. And now everything looks good to go. We're going to do File, Save. And now we're going to be ready for the next lesson. So I'll see you. Thank you.